last Wednesday, that was May 22nd, was Narasimha Chaturthi. This Narasimha Chaturthi is not ordinary. And today, we are planning to talk about the greatness of Lord Narasimha Dev. And who is Lord Narasimha Dev? Keshava Dhrita Narahari Rupa Jaya Jagadisa Hare. Jaya Jagadisa Hare. So, Lord Narasimha Dev is a form of Lord Krishna. So, Lord Krishna is the souls of all the avatars, such as Lord Rama, Lord Varaha, Lord Vamana, and so on, many. There are so many. These avatars are infinite. But only we have really taken only few of them. And these all the again 10 avatars of Lord Krishna, these Narasimha Dev's avataram is actually a very important one for so many reasons. And Lord Narasimha Deva is actually the chakra of Krishna himself. So, because we all know that Lord Krishna has chakra. So, he does not use the chakra in all the times. Actually, in Vrindavan, Lord Krishna does not use chakra. Only in Dwaraka he uses. Because chakra is mainly used by Vishnu, his own Vishnu forms, Narayana. So they use chakra a lot. But Krishna is the one who really owns the chakra anyway, but he does not use that in Vrindavan. And whenever we go to big temples, there will be either a tall, stamba, there's pillars. It will have 32 knots with that. So actually that stamba 32 knots corresponds to 32 joints in our spinal cord. It's actually like, because for a temple, that stamba, it's a tall pillar, is the backbone of the temple. Similarly, what is the backbone for us? It is our the whole skeleton that is at the back. So we have 32 joints, and same thing, they also have 32 joints in the stamba. So now on the top of the stamba, they will put chakra. So the chakra is Lord Narasimha Dev. So the chakra is Lord Narasimha Dev. This is very important. And now also, as said by Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Lord Krishna gives chakra to each of his dearmost devotees. You all heard about the story of Ambarisha Maharaj. And Durvasa Muni, he wanted to test Ambarisha Maharaj. And because Ambarisha Maharaj was a great devotee who was always following the Ekadasi so accurately without fail. And he completely fasts for every Ekadasi. And Ambarish Maharaj, who is the Amsa of Lord Shiva, wanted to test, because he was always having attitude of testing other devotees. And he was very famous for giving curse to others too. So he was very powerful though. So now Ambarisha Maharaj was a great devotee, and that news came to Durvasa Muni, and he wanted to test. What did he do? He brought so many, because he had about 60,000 disciples. He did a plan. Because for Ekadasi, how we do? We fast for the Ekadasi, and the next day, Twadasi, we'll take little Charanamrita. Because if you are fasting even without water, you have to actually take Charanamrita, the washed water of the deity. So that is how we used to do. So now Durvasa Muni planned and came on the early morning of the Dwadasi before breaking the fast of Ekadasi. So he is showing up. And now Ambarisha Maharaj welcomed him. Oh, he honored. Oh, what a fortune that I have. I am having a darshan of Durvasa Muni. Please come. And then, he gave his throne to sit. And Durvasa Muni was telling, yes, I came here as a guest. You have to serve me. And now, listen, he had a plan. So now there also he said, after some time, the Yegadasi Vrata is supposed to be broken by taking water. So I am your guest. Now before I really come and then honor the prasadam, I want to take bath and then I will be back. And he went out to take bath. But then the time was running and timing was running. But now the breaking time for the Yegadasi on the Dwadasi day is coming. Now it is only 10 more minutes. Then it is 5 more minutes. And then look at here. Now Ambarish Maharaj had to break the fast by taking Charanamritam. That is how you honor Bhakti Devi. And now the time is running. If he does not break on the time, then you are not honoring the Bhakti Devi. And you are not really going to get the benefit either. So then he was really wondering what to do. Durvasa Muni is not showing. Why he had to wait? Because without giving something to eat to the guest first, you cannot take. The host cannot eat anything. So this is the tradition. And not only that, he is Mahamuni, Durvasa Muni. And then we were wondering, he was asking the ministers what to do. And the prime ministers were just thinking, oh yes, you can. How can you drink anything without the guest is actually honored? So we had to wait. But at the same time, they were arguing back and forth. Who is important, Durvasa Muni or Bhakti Devi? Durvasa Muni or Bhakti Devi? It was going on, and finally they decided Bhakti Devi is important. Yes, you just take only one drop. That's it. One drop of water you take so that Bhakti Devi is honored. And he was just taking a drop of water and then he was just taking it. Durvasa Muni just getting in because it's all timing. He came and then inside and then said, you are a devotee? Look at here, I am a guest here and you are not honoring me. Look at here, you are eating or drinking before honoring the guest who is me. He got so angry. He just pulled some hair from his big hair, matted hair, and he dashed one hair on the floor. A big demon just immediately manifested right there. Fiery, very fearsome. And the demon was just about to devour, about to kill Ambarish Maharaj. But what happened? Just like that, a chakra came. Where did it come from? It did not come from Vaikuntha. It came from the body of Ambarish Maharaj and cut the demon into just pieces. The cut finished. Now not only that chakra was now about to really chase Durvasa Muni. And just wavering, very fierce after cutting the cut of the demon. And now Durvasa Muni could not do anything. Wow, he was, where will he go? He was really just flying because as like Narada Muni could do, because it's all these, big, great people can really go. So he was really going, just flying on the sky and then going to different lokas. But the chakra was like following wherever he was going. He went to Shiva Loka, Lord Shiva, who is the source of himself. He said, no, I cannot help. Brahmadev, no, I cannot help. Finally, he went to Vishnu Loka, and there Lord Vishnu was actually seeing what is going on. Please help me, please help me, please help me. Oh, what did he do? You have insulted my devotee. If you have insulted me, I would have easily forgiven you. But when, because my devotee is higher than me. So if you insulted my devotee, I cannot do anything. I am bound by my devotee. So what can we do? What can you do? The chakra is going to kill me. Only one option. You go back to the same, that devotee that you insulted and beg forgiveness at his feet. So he came all the way again back and see on the slide, on the right side. Then this Durvasa Muni just came back and then he got hold of the lotus feet of Ambarish Maharaj. And he was begging for forgiveness. Ambarish Maharaj is actually not happy because, no, why are you, no, you are great, I am nothing. Finally, yes, now the chakra immediately vanished. Where did it go? Back to the same, to Ambarish Maharaj only. So, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also says the same thing. The Lord gives chakra with each of his dear devotees. So that is why when Ambarisha Maharaj was insulted and cursed by Durvasa Muni, this is the chakra that appeared and was chasing Durvasa Muni to the entire worlds. It did not come from Vaikunta. The chakra also used by Lord Narayana or Vishnu, they are all forms of Lord Krishna. When Swayam Bhagavan Sri Krishna comes to Gokul or Goloka Vrindavan, he never uses chakra, as I mentioned. We hear so many pastimes of Krishna in Golok, in Gokul and Vrindavan, but did we ever hear that he used chakra? No. Chakra used only by his expansion, such as Dwaraka Krishna and Vishnu forms. Why? Because in Vrindavan, opulence is overwritten by Madhurya Rasa. So we do not see Krishna using chakra in Vrindavan, but Dwaraka Krishna, yes, there, yes. So that was how he killed Sisupala here, as you see. What is the special about Lord Narasimha Deva now? So now coming back to Lord Narasimha Deva, who is a chakra, which we are talking about, there are three things about Lord Narasimha Deva. He is so good in protecting devotees of Krishna. Bhakta Vatsala. And two, he is very good in removing obstacles in the devotional sadhana. Because a devotee struggles so much in progressing in devotion. And Lord Narasimha Deva is so unique, he removes obstacles. So removing obstacles is his. He is the Lord of obstacles actually. But somebody else got the name. That is our problem. And three, removing anarthas of devotees. Anarthas means devotees should not be having unwanted desires, amassing wealth, taking this and that, greedy, that, lust, all those things should be avoided. That's anarthas. So Lord Narasimha Deva is so good in removing anarthas of devotees. So if we have problem, just to pray to Lord Narasimha Deva. Lord Narasimha Deva is the original remover of obstacles in the path of bhakti. You see, that is why in our prayer, we say, Sarva Vikna Vinasayakari Sri Narasimha Deva ki jai. See, isn't it? Every day morning, that's what we say. In the Arati song, that's what we do. Sarva Vigna Vinasakari. Sarva Vigna means he is the one who removes all the Vignas. Vignas means obstacles. Obstacles mean not like, not obstacles for my desires. Hey, I want a job, I want this thing. No, he is not going to leave its foot. No, this is a devotional progress only. So, but Lord Ganesha is also called Vigneshwara. But Vigna Ishvara is different. Then Vigneshwara, Ishvara is Lord Narasimha Deva. Because this fact, clearly Lord Ganesha, where does he get his power? He's just a demigod. He's just a god. Out of the 3.3 million, 3.3 million gods, he's just one of them, that's it. Then headed by Indra. Indra is the head of all the demigods. But then people actually, though, because they have to release, fulfill their desire, they are actually going to Lord Ganesh. But Lord Ganesh, where is he getting his power? Yat pada pallava yugam vinidaya kumbha Dvandve pranama samaye cha ganadirajaha Vignan vigandum alam asya jagatrayasya Govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami. Brahma Samhita, Lord Brahma is saying, where does his Vigna, where does his player means this Lord Ganesh is getting the power to remove obstacles from Lord Narasimha Deva. Who comes from Lord Govinda? Oh, Brahmadev saying in Brahma Samhita, I don't worship Lord Ganesh, but I worship Govinda because he is the source of all the power. And from him comes Lord Narasimha Deva. From him, just a little dust he is actually putting on the head of Lord Ganesh. And this is what the same thing. Verse 50 in Brahma Samhita, that's what it's saying. So, actually, we worship only few incarnations of Krishna, as I mentioned. And worshipping Lord Narasimha Deva is one of them because he is Bhakta Vatsalya by nature. So one may wonder if Lord Narasimha Deva was just a one-time incarnation or not. Actually, it is not. Lord Narasimha Deva is eternal. He comes in every Satya Yuga for this kind of pastimes. So, worship of Lord Narasimha is not new, but always there. That brings the story of who is this Bhakta Prahalad. In Bhakta Prahalad, in one of his previous births, he was actually a simple householder. One day, in his married life, he had a big quarrel with his wife and he left the home and he went and slept in a nearby place that was a just old, very old ancient temple. It was all broken up. It was not maintained and it was old temple. So he, in the dark, he got into the temple and then he was actually sitting inside, just lying around, but he could not sleep. He did not sleep at all because he was thinking about the quarrel. And similarly, his wife also, after Prahlad left, she also came out and looking for, what can be done, oh, we should not have fought and things like that. She also, without knowing this person who is actually Prahlad in his previous life, he was also coming to the same temple, but in a different place because they did not know they are all actually in the same temple. And one place was him and then another corner was his wife. They both did not sleep that day, and that temple was a Narasimha temple. Remember, Narasimha worship was there all the time, not only just this Satya Yuga. Prahlad did not know another thing. That day was Ekadasi. So, he landed in the abandoned temple of Lord Narasimha Deva on a Ekadasi day, thinking about the bitterness of life and the quarrel with his wife. He did not eat anything for the whole day. And thinking about this incident, he could not sleep even for a second. So he did not eat anything for the entire day or sleep for the entire day and night. This is exactly how one is supposed to observe Ekadasi as a full form. If you observe in full form, your 100% benefit will come. But if you are actually following only little bit of that one, you are sleeping, but no bhajan, nothing like that, maybe 10% will come, maybe. So in his next birth, that person was born as Bhakta Prahlad, and his wife also born along with him, in the same time, and then Prahlad Maharaj actually married her too. So see the power of Ekadasi. Just one day complete fasting with no sleep, maximum benefit. Otherwise, depending on how much you are doing. So that is basically what we are also talking about the glory of this Ekadasi. By fasting, this Prahlad Maharaj became so successful, and it is this particular truth is mentioned in this particular the bhajan by Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Yes. So maybe we'll just hear from Madan Mohini just singing these two verses only. what exactly we are hearing from here? Of course, the first paragraph is the one who is glorifying the dust of the lotus feet of pure devotees. Only by that grace of that dust, little dust from the lotus feet of pure devotee, we can do anything, any progress in the devotional endeavors. That is the highest. And now the second one is coming as following Ekadasi, following Janmashtami, and other all these kind of the big important days. So the holy days, what it say? Madhava Diti means Ekadasi. Bhakti Janani, what does it do? It is the one which gives bhakti, Krishna bhakti. So the holy days like Ekadasi and Janmashtami are the mother of devotion for those devotees who respect them, follow them. Let the holy places of Krishna's pastime be my places of worship as well. Now he is proceeding for the holy places. So first he is talking about the topmost is the dust from the lotus feet of a pure devotee. Second is following Ekadasi. Then visiting dhams and parikramas, all those. Now, who is this Bhakta Prahlad? Anyway, you all know a lot of stories. I am going to give some highlights. Bhakta Prahlad also later came in the body of Srila Haridas Thakura, who is our Namacharya. Who is our Namacharya? His unique position is given to Haridas Thakur. Who is this Haridas Thakur? There are three personalities in one body. Lord Brahma came in the body of Haridas Thakur, and the second is Bhakta Prahlad. And there was one more soul also came, that was a Vaishnava who got cursed by his father when he did not wash the tulasi before offering to the deities. So he got cursed to be born in a Yavana family. So he also came there. But important is, yes, Prahlad Maharaj is, yes, Haridas Thakur, and also Brahma also came there. But then he also came as Sri Raghavendra Swami. This Raghavendra Swami is actually in our Madhva Sampradaya. If you see the Sampradaya, we see this Raghavendra Swami. So he is in our Sampradaya, Mati Sampradaya. Madhva Sampradaya. Brahma Madhva Sampradaya. As he is the same, this Raghavendra Swami took Jiva Samadhi. See, actually there are several coming in this, especially coming from this Brahma Madhva Sampradaya. They used to take Jiva Samadhi. What is Jiva Samadhi? When they are living, they will get into the burial ground and they will seal the entire place. I will show you something. It's really very, very amazing. So there is a place in South India called Mantralaya. It's a holy place in South India where Raghavendra Swami took Jiva Samadhi. Jiva Samadhi means entering into a what? Sealed burial place, alive. And he will be closed forever. It will never be opened afterwards. The whole place is sealed so that not even air can get in. But will the devotee surviving there? Yes. How? How does it happen? Okay. Now this is just a clip from one of the movie actually. But we don't have anything else that will show. Just listen how that this Raghavendra Swami, who is Bhakta Prahlad, was taking Jiva Samadhi. And then one devotee was really wanted to see him before taking Samadhi, but he got stuck before crossing the river to really see this, come to this place. But that same Bhakta Prahlad, that is Raghavendra Swami, he really gave darshan again from inside. So this is the same place where we went. And we did one complete all India round trip, and then we are covering so many places all over. And this is the Mantralaya where Sri Raghavendra Swami took Jiva Samadhi. The same place, what you are seeing. He's still there in the Samadhi for, it's about 350 years or something by now. So Raghavendra Swami is in our Madhva Sampradaya. Anyway, so this is actually located very near to, this is in Andhra Pradesh, I think the Kurnool district or somewhere. This is near Tungabhadra river. So this is the border with the neighboring Karnataka state. So we were there, actually auntie is also just relaxing there. And the backside is basically Tungabhadra river. So anyway, now when we visited, this is the place where we really stayed. And it was a nice devotee who they took care of everything for us. It was 2015 or something like that. So, and inside they have a wonderful Krishna, the statue. That also what you really see here. But important, what I really want to say is, when we visited so many holy places around, we also visited a place called Nava Vrindavan, near this Kishkinda. Kishkinda is a place where Lord Hanuman, the Sugriva, and all the Vanara monkeys, they all lived there only. You can see all the places, caves and everything you can see there. It's a wonderful place, Kishkinda. This is in Sindhanur, that's the place is. So this Nava Vrindavan, there are 9 Jiva Samadhis are there. Jiva Samadhis. And this all from the Brahma Mattva Sampradaya. Now, see that I just just took a little video clip. You can listen. They're all Jiva Samadhis, different acharyas. So what is inside? We don't know. We are not supposed to open at all. So it is believed that they are in the yoga, in the yogic trance. And many devotees who can hear their chanting. So when they really go near and they listen, they can hear all the chanting that is going on still inside. These are now what you see on the right side is a close look up of the same Jiva Samadhi of Raghavendra Swami. What is the Jiva Samadhi all about? The soul does not get out of the body, but goes in suspended animation mode. Body does not rot, but no cell growth, no breathing or no blood circulation. Because Jiva is still in the body cannot rot. Some people question as this is a kind of suicide, but it is not a suicide. Because the soul does not live. This is actually a kind of yoga siddhi. Only great yogis can do this. Jiva Samadhi spread, so much of spiritual vibration. If you go to that place, you will see such a vibration. Some people, but they think that this is a mad thing to do. What is the benefit of one doing this Jiva Samadhi? Actually, by taking Jiva Samadhi, it is said in the scriptures that it will cut down all the karmas of previous births. All the karmic results, everything will be cut off. No more births. Also, by visiting the Samadhis, people get so much of spiritual benefit as well. They can receive higher spiritual vibrations. Many people get their diseases also cured. That's a different thing. We are not interested in that, but that also happens. That's a side, that's a byproduct. What will that person do after Jiva Samadhi? That person can appear in different dimensions. We saw in the movie. Remember, of course, it's after all a movie, but it is they made it pretty good as per the Shastra, as per the fact. Yes, these divine sadhus who really took Jiva Samadhi can appear wherever they want to. Many people have seen these incidents. Actually, there is something very funny thing that happened. Once there was a British officer who got attracted to Sri Raghavendra Swami. Remember when during the British rule. So what you see in this picture on the left is the exact Samadhi of Raghavendra Swami. And there was one British officer who got attracted. He was so absorbed. And he had a full devotion to Raghavendra Swami. And he came to the same Samadhi and he was praying. Of course, he was a foreigner. Because this, whatever I am saying it is there in the British records. It is there in the records. Okay. So he saw that a Brahmin boy was just coming out of just like the nowhere. He just appeared right from the Samadhi, a Brahmin boy, because Raghavendra Swami took that as a Brahmin boy, and he gave darshan and he gave blessing to this devotee. And after that, then he just like that went back to the same Samadhi. It is there in the record. It's record. So, but do we need to get into this? Yoga Siddhi and Jiva Samadhi. Actually, there is no need. However, Matva Sampradaya, there were several acharyas, they really took Jiva Samadhi too. But it is said in the Chaitanya Charitamrita, Jnana karma yoga dharme na he Krishna vasa hetu yeka prema bhakti rasa. What is the meaning? You don't have to do all these yogas and jnanas. No. By following the paths of jnana, the speculation, philosophical knowledge, karma, the fruitive activities, or mystic yoga to control the senses, one cannot win Krishna. That's what it says. But it's not really, it's not bad or something, but you don't have to do it. What is important is prema bhakti rasa. Jnana karma yoga dharme na he Krishna vasa hetu eka prema bhakti rasa. So the only way of winning his love, Krishna's love, is through the taste of devotion in ecstatic love. For that we need to follow our acharyas in our parambara. Now let us come back to the story of Bhakta Prahlad. You all know the story behind Hiranya and Hiranyakashipu. I am not going to go through all those, just to only summarize. Jaya and Vijaya are the two gatekeepers. They are called Dwarapalaka in Vaikunta. Due to curse by 4 Kumaras, they had to be born as demons. They had to be born in 3 yugas. In Satya Yuga, they came as Hiranya and Hiranyakashipu. In Treta Yuga, they came as Ravana and Kumbhakarna. In Dwapar Yuga, they came as Sisupala and Dandavakra. They came in, basically what we are talking about happened in Satya Yuga. That is Yuga, the first Yuga in the Chatur Yuga. Of course, it goes on 1000 times in one day of Brahma. And Hiranya and Hiranyakashipu. So Hiranya had once, he has a demon again. As a demon who is none other than Vijaya in this case. Once, he hid Mother Earth under the Kaushal Ocean, and Lord Vishnu came as Boar avatar, came down and killed Hiranya. And after Hiranya's death, Hiranyakashipu wanted to take revenge on Lord Vishnu. Because that was the reason because Krishna, the Lord of Vaikunta, actually wanted to play a heroic role, a fighting role. Remember, even in Vrindavan, Krishna and Balaram, they used to fight. They used to fight just for that. And also what happened in Madura. In Madura, when, before killing Kamsa, of course he would have killed Kamsa just like that, one shot, run. But he didn't do that. He wanted to have some good time. He wanted to have some fighting, some muscles, the muscle and tussle. So that was the reason he really wanted to fight with these big guys, Chanura and, all those big guys. And that was a Leela. So Lord wants to do all this. Remember, in all the creation where we are all being, it is His Leela going on. Why all the creation should happen? Only Krishna's Leela is going on. So anyway, Hiranyakashipu took revenge on Lord Vishnu. First he wanted to be immortal. He said, I should not die. So he performed intense tapas for so many years. Indra also got worried because maybe, he is going to take my job. Indra is always worried. Whenever somebody is doing some sadhana, Indra is the one first gets upset. He sends Urvasi, Ramba, all kinds of these damsels to really get these things spoiled. Because he's selfish. He wants to keep his own position. No wonder why all these big leaders, when a president or chief minister, whatever, they really want to keep their position. It is there in Indra also. So Indra got worried and attacked his palace actually. Indra even seized Kayadu. Kayadu was the wife of Hiranyakashipu. And actually Narada Muni intervened and stopped there. Okay. So anyway, so that is the thing. But now what happened was, he was really praying for what he's doing. He was doing tapas for so many years, standing on one leg and raising his arm like that. How many minutes we can stand like that? But he was standing like that for so many years. And then finally Lord Brahma came. Because he was worshipping Lord Brahma, because for him, Lord Vishnu is the enemy. So Lord Brahma came, and he saying, okay, ask me the boon. What boon you want? Hiranyakashipu immediately said, I should not die. Arey, even I have to die. As Brahma, I have to die. How can I give a boon which is beyond my jurisdiction? Then Hiranyakashipu's brain went really like a lawyer's. The lawyer put so many rules, remember the way, so that, you cannot really get any insurance money back that easily. They put so many laws and rules and regulations so that you will get, you mostly will be excluded. But anyway, how did his crooked mind work? He said, all right, if you don't give that boon, I will ask like this. No man should be able to kill me. Okay, granted. No animal should be able to kill me. Okay, granted. No weapon should be able to kill me. Okay, granted. I should not really be killed inside. I should not be killed outside. Okay, given. I should not be killed on a day, and I should not be in a daytime or nighttime. Okay, granted. I should not be killed on the ground or even on the sky. Oh my God, everything is getting covered. And then he put last one, any day of the year. This is very tough. But Lord Brahma gave. That time Bhakta Prahlad was in the womb of Kayadu. Narada Muni was actually teaching Prahlad. When he was in the womb of mother, Prahlad Maharaj understood all the Bhakti Rasa. Srimad Bhagavatam, Bhagavatam, actually all the Vishnu, whole thing, all the scriptures, Bhakti scriptures, because Narada Muni is a Bhakta, remember? We say Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Sri Advaita Gadadhar, Srivasadi. So this Srivasadi is Narada Muni, he is the Bhakta Tattva. So he is the Bhakta, he is the topmost of the Bhakta. So he was instructing all the Bhakti Tattvas to that Prahlad Maharaj who was in the womb. I will tell you, when a woman actually gets pregnant, if the woman is actually just reading Srimad Bhagavatam or Bhagavad Gita at least, or are doing bhajana, singing, and always thinking about Lord, that in the womb a devotee will come and then be born. It's depending on how much intensity that we are actually doing this one. But most of the time, what kind of Jivatma that coming and taking birth? The cats and dogs. That's what Bhagavad Gita Krishna is saying. Because of these kind of people, only dogs and cats will be coming and then be born, and then they have to deal with them. This is the problem. Right. But Prahlad Maharaj, because he was taught by Narada Muni directly, yes, he developed bhakti, especially coming from Narada Muni. Remember, a devotee can give so much of the devotion, that because he is very powerful. And because of that, these Bhakta Prahlad used to develop a taste for Nama Sankirtan. And whenever his teachers used to give a break, he used to really call all his friends. Okay, let us do a Nama Sankirtan. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. This is what's going on. But then when Hiranyakashipu, saw Prahlad, because he used to come from his studies, Gurukul, and he said, hey, what have you learned? Because what are the syllabus that Hiranyakashipu gave? Everybody should worship Hiranyakashipu. Other than Hiranyakashipu, they cannot really utter anyone's name. And the syllabus was how to take profit, how to really live very comfortably in this life, and how to do all the politics, and how to cheat the people, how to do this, and all this, the politics, government, this, everything. That was the syllabus. No syllabus about Vishnu or anything, who is God, who is Atma, nothing. But Prahlad Maharaj, what happened? Narada Muni has given so many real truth, spiritual truth. So, when Hiranyakashipu asked, what did you learn? He was telling, this is what it is. You are not God. Oh, Father, you are not the God. We all get power from Lord Vishnu. And Hiranyakashipu got so angry because he had set up the whole world only to worship him. Now his own son is preaching the opposite. After going so many tortures, as you all know, he wanted to kill his own son. Prahlad was put into snake dungeons. He was even thrown away from tall mountains. He was said to be killed by an elephant. And even many demons tried to pierce him with weapons. He was also put into the fire with Holika. Holika was a sister of Hiranyakashipu. He got the boon that he can enter into the fire, and fire cannot burn her. But even that also did not work. Finally, Prahlad Maharaj nobody could touch. In all the cases, Lord Vishnu saved Prahlad. So if you have listened to the story, when Prahlad told that Vishnu is everywhere, and then looking at the pillar, Hiranyakashipu asked, Vishnu? He's here? Yes, he is here. Then you come out if you are there. Narasimha Deva came from the pillar. Why? Because his devotees told, yes, he is here. Of course, he is in every atom. But because he said, when Hiranyakashipu asked, is your Vishnu here in this pillar? He said, yes. So now, these Narasimha Deva did not come from somewhere else. He would have come from somewhere else too. Maybe from the ceiling or from the door. But he did not do that. He came only from the pillar. Why? Because he is dear Prahlad. He said, yes, he is in the pillar too, he said. And he split open the pillar guard. Just he came roaring as half man and half lion. See, Lord obeys his devotees, I will tell you. This is why, see, Lord is so merciful, because we may say, oh, my mom is the highest. Everybody says his mom is the best, or the dad is best, whatever it is, but nothing. They are like dust. Because Bhagavan's love, we cannot even think of. That is the Bhagavan. So Lord, in this case, obeys his devotees, but he does not obey to the demons. Isn't it? Now I am going to tell you something. Yes, Lord Narasimha Deva appeared, and there was fighting all over, and then finally he, took Hiranyakashipu and, yes, killed. But again, remember the thing that he really asked for it? He could not be really killed in the daytime or the evening or the night time. So he killed in the dusk time. Because in the dusk time, there is not day, it's not night, it is in between. No weapon can be killed. No, he did not use any weapon. He used only the nails. Nail is not a weapon. It is a part of our body. But also nothing living, nothing dead. Oh, that nail is okay, nail is something very special. Is it living or dead? Is it dead in one way that we can cut it out? Nothing, no harm, nothing, no, you don't feel anything. But it is growing. So it is living. So in one way it is living and one way it is dead. So see, he is following all those things again. Again, where did he really kill Hiranyakashipu? Not inside the palace or outside the palace. Right in the, where the entrance, the steps, padical. There he really put this thing and the man placed. Now where did he place? He said, I should not be killed even on the sky or on the ground. That is how people die normally. Either you go in the airplane and then boom, finished, or in the ground. No, he really took him and then put on his lap. Not in the sky, not in the ground. And this is how. And very important. Another one is, what is that one again he got? Any day of the year. Look at here. The day he appeared was actually one of the leap year. After several years, one day is given as not part of the year. It is extra. You cannot account in any year. Okay, this is there in the astrology. That was a day. That is why Lord Narasimha Deva took time to appear. That is why he got angry on himself. Why I had to take that much time to really come and then save my child? Huh? And now I am going to tell you something. When he was taking the all the tearing the stomach and then, taking the intestine and putting on his, on his body as like a garland, he did another thing too, which many people do not know. What was that? He pulled out the heart of Hiranyakashipu on his right hand. And on his hand, he was just, taking this heart. He was looking at the heart and he was shedding tears. Why? Why he was crying? I mean, why? You know the reason? Oh, Jaya and Vijaya, both, because I wanted to play with this kind of heroic way. And you are the only ones who had to be, who are qualified, which I chose. By inducing the situation so that you are cursed by these 4 Kumaras. Because I wanted to play with you. Because there was nobody else in Vaikuntha who is actually that powerful as you both. And you chose to really fight with me, taking the role of demons. So who is this Hiranyakashipu? Only the Hiranya is Jaya and Vijaya. So now you remember the incident. Cursed by these four Kumaras. In fact, it was the will of Lord Narayana that he wanted to have some fighting rasa. He chose Jaya and Vijaya. Now Ram Narasimha Deva, holding the heart of Hiranyakashipu, was shedding tears. Because it was his desire that the gatekeeper chose to satisfy. So Lord Narasimha was shedding tears. Anger in one side. Because he was delayed to, because look at his situation. And on one side, his one devotee, that Jaya Vijaya, was actually helping him to really do this rasa, this play. And another, his one devotee. Look at the thing that he's got into. Anger is in one side, and tears on the other side. And when Lord Narasimha Deva killed Hiranyakashipu, he was in the highest mood of anger. And blood was everywhere. All his hair everywhere, all blood. And the whole world was shaking. Lord Brahma, Lord Shiva, even Lakshmi Devi, they were all standing there. They could not calm him. Lord Shiva asked Lord Brahma to go near him. Oh, Lord Brahma said, no, if I was the one who gave the boon leading to all these problems. If I go near him, I will be finished. There will be another Hiranyakashipu in front of me. No, I don't want to go. Then Lord Shiva asked Lakshmi Devi, oh, please go. You are his consort. Lakshmi Devi said, no. If I go there, he will kill me. Then the last resort, Lord Shiva asked Prahalad to go and calm him down. For what devotee, for whom he came. He's the only one who can come and bring it down. Lord Prahalad Maharaj offered so many prayers and when touched by Lord Narasimha Deva. How? Because when Lord Shiva said, oh, Prahalad, you go. Prahalad Maharaj, 5 years old only. As a child, he was just running, and then he just ran. And as soon as he was near, oh, big Narasimha Deva is so big, and he took like a small hand or something and just, kept on his lap and licked. He licked on his head. It's very small boy, right? How? Like a lion actually licks the head of its own pup. But then he was asking, oh, Prahalad, you have to, I am sorry that I have to take more time because of all these things that I have to satisfy. And then he said, Prahalad, this is a unique time. You have to ask a boon now. I won't come all the time. Ask a boon. Then Prahalad said, no. I don't want any boon from you. When we go to the temple, what do? We put only some pies, $1 or something, and then say, we'll ask for $1,000 back. I want this much of money. I want this kind of car. I want this kind of this thing. And my problems will be settled. But look at your Prahalad. No. I don't want anything. I don't want to do business. Because I want only bhakti. So please, I don't want anything. But when Narasimha Deva was insisting, Then he said, okay, if at all you are asking me, please liberate my father, who became, did so much of sins. Huh? And then Narasimha Dev said, I already given, because who was that? It's a Jaya and Vijaya only. But anyway, he's already there because you are a Uttamadhikari, 21 generation before and 21 generation down will all liberate. That's taken care. Ask something different. Then Prahlad Maharaj asked something very unique. Oh Lord, don't trick me. But you have to promise me that you will give this boon. Yes, ask. That's why I came here. Please. So many jivas are suffering in hells, and so many brahmandas, they are all going through so much of suffering. And they are sinful, so much of sin they are done. Please do one thing. All these unlimited jivas, sins, please take and then put on my head. And put me in the hell, eternal hell, to suffer for them. Please liberate all the jivas. You know what happened to Lord Narasimha Dev? Prahlad, now I failed in front of you. I cannot give it. I know your heart, but I cannot. I failed in front of you. But only one thing I can do. Whoever is hearing these stories of between, this Narasimha Dev and Bhakta Prahlad, they will not take any more birth. See, Narasimha Dev could be defeated. He said, oh Prahlad, no one can defeat me, but you defeated me. Because I cannot give this, whatever you are asked. This is the greatness of Bhakta Prahlad. Anyway, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu visited South India, where, there's a famous place called Pana Narasimha. This is a holy place in Andhra Pradesh. So here, actually one nice thing about is, this one, Narasimha Dev has a wide mouth, so where you really give the Pana means actually jaggery water you pour. And people will be, devotees will be taking the, full can of jaggery water, and they pour. When 50% is done, it will fill. 50% is actually given to us as prasadam. But then the next devotee comes, by the time the mouth is already cleared. Again, whatever, doesn't matter how much you really bring. As soon as you really put 50% of the thing, it will be filling. It's a miracle. So, to that Narasimha Dev, let us glorify this Lord with this prayer and conclude it here. Namaste Narasimhaya. Namaste Narasimhaya. Shiva Narasimha Bhagavan ki jai. Sri Prahlad Maharaj ki jai. And now also the next day to the Narasimha Chaturthi was appearance day of Radha Raman. It's a very, very unique thing that happened in Vrindavan. Next Sunday, I am planning to cover this wonderful thing where a Shalagram manifested itself as a deity that we really see have in Vrindavan, Radha Raman.